Hello everybody and welcome to my first Let's Play ever. So please don't be harsh to me if I do something wrong. Um, yeah, this is my pilot episode of my Let's Play series, and I want to use the time to actually explain you what I expect me doing here, so you all know if you want to continue watching my Let's Plays or not. In general, I don't want to stick to one character for my Let's Plays because it's not that interesting, like looking at one character, whatever it's doing. And I have 12 characters, so actually there's a lot of stuff I can do, including some leveling stuff, but also like running dungeons at level 40 with guild, with pugs, and yeah, like doing all the stuff that you can do in the game. I decided to do this because I wanted to do a little bit more entertaining stuff, but all my theory crafting stuff that I was doing up until recently, and this Let's Plays are not focused on the theory crafting, but more on the game itself and what you can actually do in the game. It's not like that there won't be any information. Like if it's working with what I'm showing you, then I will just talk a little bit about what stuff is actually important, and I forgot a Abysmal quest. And yeah, well, that's basically it for that. And for this, we can just start. For you currently who do not see it, I'm on my level 15 priest. This priest is going to be a PvE healer. So, or in general a PvE character. It's not going to do PvP. I have a level 40. I have a level 40 priest already on my other account, and that's my PvP priest, but this is going to be my PvE priest. And due to this, don't wonder about my skills, because on this character I will just focus on the PvE part. Also, for you to know why I don't have learned that much skills, and most of the skills I have on the taskbar are that from level 10 is, because I'm trying to test something with this priest that's involving Light of Revival and the healing in general of a priest, because currently I claim that it's more effective to have the first skill, Light of Revival 1, instead of the higher ones, because of how much heal you get for the higher mana cost, so the mana efficiency itself. But that's something that's not for here. Yeah, what's currently to do? Currently I'm leveling. I'm at the Dead Mining Town in Freyhill Town, and well, for now I'm just doing some Abysmos to get the XP I need to reach level 16. I have a lot of quests open, if you can see, but nevertheless I have to do some of the Abysmal quests, and due to the fact that they removed that you can do it 5 times a day to only 1 time a day, it's actually a little bit longer until you can reach level 16. Still, this priest is, for you to know, it's completely on all attack, so all my points are on all attack. Showing you that one. Yeah, see, all points on all attack. And yeah, I'm currently doing the Hyper Abysmal, and in general I think I will group up, so there will be some pugging like for Lupus or something like that, but in general I'm just showing you some basic tricks how you can do stuff by yourself. What's not a problem as a range class, like you can kite everything in the freaking game. You see, doing the Hyper Abysmal with just a priest is no problem at all. If you just run a little bit around in circles, yeah, that's it, and it's done. And this is stuff I will do here, like doing stuff that you can actually solo, so prepare for level 40. I will do like all of the group quests in Labyrinth Forest by myself with any character. I don't mind, I can do it with any character. Like, I think the only thing that you can't do by yourself is the antline itself, because it's pulling you in and then you're dead. But most of the bosses in this game you can just do with your character completely on all attack. Yeah, why did I decide to go all attack? In general, I could go crit as well, but I don't like crit, as crit is something that involves luck. Even if you have a high crit chance and you have like 70% chance of crit, you could still fail critting like for 5 times in a row. While if you update your damage will always do the deal. Like, you will always have more damage, and if you crit in that time, your crit is even going to hurt for more. So that's why I prefer attack over crit in general. I don't like randomness. I try to have everything as hard calculated as possible, and that's something for it. Yeah, now with the Hyper Abysmal done, I still have some of the other quests. Now let's see, of this guy. No, that's a bot. Actually, he's not even attacking that. What the fuck? Yeah, why not? So we can just go for these mobs. Yeah, just let's do the quests and the story. Do I have anything more to say about my Let's Play series in general? No, I don't think so. I will not like it. It will not like be that I will only play the priest when I record videos, because as I told, leveling from 1 to 40 is not that interesting for people. So I prefer just to record the nice things that are actually interesting. And so, like, let's say if this video is going to be for around 15 minutes, the next video will most likely to be the Looper's excavation site once I hit level 18, because that's an interesting part instead of seeing how I do quests. However, if there are like interesting quests that people say, oh, this is a hard quest, then I will do this as well. Like for the hunter quests in Desert Fort. That would be some quests that I actually do. Okay, we are done here. Yeah. In general, I like playing Priest a lot. DPS Priest is a really, really great class. The only thing that you lack is AoE, but that for your general single target damage is really, really high. And also the skill set is nice. You have a lot of utility coming through your supportive healing skills that you can bring in your group. And yeah, that's basically it. So for that part, I'm cool. But however, there will be Let's Plays for every class, so don't mind that. Also for every position, like for the DPS priest as a DPS, but also for the healing priest as a healer, or something like that. And just to show you some options you can do with the classes. Because currently what I think the community is thinking is that the classes are really hard bind into what, yeah, well, the majority is saying that they should do. And this is something I don't agree with, because the classes itself have more versatility than just fulfilling one role. Like, not everybody, like, it's hard for the actual warrior to do something else on damage, but even though the warrior could tank, so it's possible, and it's not that hard actually to tank Sky Garden or HC with a warrior. The thing here is like, you really have to get your aggro rotation / your DPS rotation down, because, yeah, well, if there is a DPS dealing more damage than you, then you actually lose the aggro, and yeah, that's not that optimal. However, possible. So let's see. Now we have a little bit of talking quests here. Yeah, also, I think I'm doing this right, because this is not first look at, this is a Let's Play, so I'm actually not like explaining everything I'm doing, or oh, I see there is a quest, I can do a quest. No, like it's more how the game itself is working, instead of just, oh, there's a feature and oh, you can do this, because most of you people who actually watch my Let's Plays should know that. And I want to give out some side notes, but in general, yeah. Yeah, if you not know, because you currently don't hear sound, you can mute the cutscenes. So even if this is really, really good voice acting, you can mute it. If you don't know how, I can just show you. You go to your settings, and then you have on the volume panel, nope, I still want to have my background music. Here, cutscene sound only, or cutscene sound on, and then you can just take it to very low, very high. That's at the end of the volume settings. So that's cool for that. Yeah, so let's get going. Now we have to go back and talk to Army Doctor Luaneris. If you don't know, if you can click the quest, you have the auto walking feature if you have activated it. And you also see it on the map. So with that new quests open, I think we are cool here. Yes, thank you very much. You see there are my quests. The thing here is like what I would recommend if you decide to play a DPS priest. Then I would recommend you to buy equipment from the auction house for it, because the normal gear you get for the priest has healing power and HP. Crit is cool, crit is increasing your damage, but the healing power itself is for leveling purposes not that cool. What you want is like attack, magic attack evasion, and it's a little bit money you have to spend, but your kill times and your leveling overall will just increase much more. So let's get all the quests here. And as you can see, I'm close to level 16 without doing any of the quests up until now, and the reason for that is that I did the Abysmo quest, the Hyper Abysmo, for like 3 times before I started recording the Let's Plays. And yeah, well, that's actually bringing me some bonus XP I can use here for not need to grind. Yeah, so let's get stuff killing. I'm using like most times only the first hit and the second hit of my basic consecutive chain, as you can see, with dot edits sometimes. And like, yeah, you go for that, then you edit, but for small mobs that's already dead. Later on I will use Cleansing Touch and Strike of Lightning, yet I didn't have learned those yet, and because of that I'm currently more or less using only my basic consecutive chain. And as you see, it's not that a problem of working. What you can also do is you could first do the dot and then do your basic consecutive chain, but in the end it's like the same time. And as you see, most enemies are dying before they are even touching me. And yeah, that's due to the great damage of the priest. What I would also mention here for the damage, yeah, I don't have learned any skills, as I said before, so even here I have my Divine Light 1, while I could just level all these skills up, or I could level up these 2 skills. And if we just let's go to the stat growth, if we just scroll down, here you can see that's the skills I could learn, new skills, and that's the skills I could level up. But I currently don't want to, because I want to do some scaling stuff later that's involving skills, and if I learn them now, then I can't do this. E.g. what I want to know is if the skills have the same scaling at the level 40, like level 1 skill. If my Divine Light has the same scaling than my Divine Light at level 40, the only thing that's different is the level, the base damage of the skill. Would mean that this could be true for every skill, and if it's true for every skill, then for level 45 I don't need to do new scaling tests, because I just need to look out for the base damage, which I can calculate by removing the scaling. And that's actually helpful if you did some theory crafting yourself before, or if you try to get scalings down yourself. Having information about that is really nice. But I think for today's episode that's already it, because now I'm just going to do all these quests actually, and I don't want to torture you with this. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will tune in for my next episode. See ya!